Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know, she's wearing a sweater. What? I just feel very fall from like the eye makeup and that the mornings and night times here are cool now, except the daytime is still 100 degrees. So even though it's getting close to that 100 degrees right now, I wanted to be very fall for this video. So I am going to be updating you guys on my rolling Bath & Body Works project pan, where I'm constantly working on making sure that I just don't have a giant body care collection, because as an ex Bath & Body Works employee, that definitely happened for a while. Also, if you know what this symbol is from, comment little moons down below so I know that you know. I actually got this on Etsy, not sponsored or anything. I wish it was sponsored because your girl is starting to pay off her student loans, so anything helps. But let's go ahead and jump into the progress / items I've actually finished off since my last update. So the first thing I ended up finishing off is my Sunshine Days body lotion. There was only the teeniest little bit left. I just finally decided to use it. If you guys know Sunshine Days, or if you don't know, Sunshine Days is one of my all-time favorite Bath & Body Works scents. It's not quite winter candy apple tier, but it's close enough. And unfortunately, Bath & Body Works has not brought this back in a while, so I purchased a 3-pack of this off of eBay, and I definitely overpaid, and they made profit off of me. But this is my last one, I believe, because I think I did finish the other one that I had when I took to college. But sad. It was a great run when it happened, but I don't want to talk too much about it because, you know, we'll start gonna see it again in my empties videos, my Bath & Body Works empties. But I finished that. I also finally finished my Desert Wildflower moisturizing body wash that I've been using as a shave gel for God knows how long. I just was not a fan of the scent. It was very artificial, very like, I didn't know like what to describe this as, even though it says that the notes are wildflower, jasmine, and sandalwood. I don't know, maybe I just don't like the artificial version of these flowers, because these flowers smell amazing in real life. But just the scent was not a fan. I know a lot of people went crazy over it, which is why I picked it up. But in the shower, it definitely did not translate the same way, so it was kind of a pain to use it. But I can finally move this out of my life and never have to deal with another Desert Wildflower product in my life, unless someone decides to gift it to me, and then I will probably head on back to Bath & Body Works and exchange it or re-gift it. I don't know. I can't do this scent anymore. Like, using this and forcing myself to use this as a shaving cream like really has put me off from the scent, which can happen when you just have an aversion and you keep forcing yourself. So I don't think I could ever do this, which sounds very dramatic for lotion, but that's a real thing. Not just when you're pregnant and stuff. But I'm not pregnant, by the way. I'm just saying. I know aversions can happen when you're pregnant, but also if you force yourself to use something that you don't like, I mean, yeah. Since we are still talking about lotions, a shower gel / lotion, I will move on to the lotions that I do have in this project. So last time I included the Fiji Sunshine Guava Moisture Body Cream. I would say there's about a little less than half left. These are a little bit harder to tell. I've only really been using this on my legs if I'm shaving, just because it's very moisturizing and my skin tends to be on the drier side / needs more moisture on the regular. And just because, again, I don't want to use too many body lotions. I use a lot, so I'm trying to like slow that speed, even though it's kind of too late for that based on how many I've used in 2020. So I've been using like the giant Aveeno one I've mentioned 50 million times for the most part, and then when I do shave and I need a little bit of extra moisture, I will be using that one. Honestly, I could have finished this, but I stopped myself from doing it just because I really don't want to add too much to that lotion count to what it is. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, is that when I do the finale for the Rolling Bath & Body Works Project Pan, I kind of do a recap of all it started with just the amount of lotions I use, so I tally up the lotions throughout the year and then like look at the number at the end of the year. But this year I've also been doing it with all the other products, since, you know, this is a little bit of an obsession for a lot of us. And I have my moments where I'm gung-ho, like eco-friendly movement, and not necessarily that I'm not trying to do that anymore. It's just that I am trying to make it fit my lifestyle, and like, you know, I don't even know if I can explain that any better than I'm trying to do it in all areas that I can. I can't, you know, will my things make a huge impact to the world? No, but can I impact you? Definitely. So that's why I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying. It's a process. I thought I was gonna be doing better this year, but I am pretty close to the numbers that I had last year. So I'm trying to be good this last home stretch of 2020. The other lotion I had in here was the Waikiki Beach Coconut. Smells so good. I am probably gonna have this finished by the next update because of how little there is. Again, I've been using for the most part that big other lotion that has just a, I wouldn't say a generic, but it has a nice calming like light lavender scent, and I don't know, it feels like it's been fine for me. And then the days that I want more scent, I will use my Bath & Body Works things. I think because I started using that, the difference in scent intensity between the Aveeno versus my Bath & Body Works stuff has kind of like made a change in me almost. It's weird. I just have come to really enjoy the Aveeno lotion so much that that's my go-to. It's very moisturizing. The scent is very light, rather than the Bath & Body Works are very strong and potent and will linger around. Like anytime I use the Bath & Body Works products, my brother's like, what's that smell? Because it's permeating from the bathroom with the steam and, you know, just putting the scents on. So I think that's interesting how, as of right now, I'm preferring lighter scents in comparison to very potent scents, which Bath & Body Works products tend to be, which is why I'm adding more of a lighter scent to use this time around. So I decided to pick French Lavender and Honey. This is one of Bath & Body Works lighter scents. I do really enjoy it, but there was a time when I was like, I just don't get enough fragrance for it. And right now I think because I've become so accustomed to the Aveeno one, and again, the scent power on that this is definitely more appealing to me now than it was back then. So I just think it's interesting how like your nose and your preferences change over time. I mean, hey, I'm sure the second I start using Winter Candy Apple, which I'm just waiting for November to hit, honestly, even though I technically already started using it in the shower, but shh. I think my nose will get accustomed to stronger scents again, and then, you know, this cycle will be different. But this is definitely more up along what the Aveeno smells like in regards to how strong it is, so I think my nose would enjoy it more. Not that I don't enjoy the other ones, it's just that it's kind of really strong, and sometimes I don't want to smell that strong. Sometimes you know, it's weird. I don't know. Something's happening to me, and we are documenting it. Okay, moving on, because I feel like I've talked way too much about lotions. We have the shower gels. No, the body sprays, body mists, because there's quite a bit. So we have Country Apple, using this as a room spray in the bathroom. I'm not a fan of it anymore. Now I associate this with going to the bathroom. I'm using it. This is like the least amount that's been used, and mostly because I was out of the house for like 5 days, so when my boyfriend was visiting, so I wasn't using a lot of these products, so there's not that much progress in the sprays, because I did decide to take the Sol de Janeiro spray with me when I was out. So yeah, that's why there's not as much progress on these items, but you know, there's still progress on this one. It's a little bit harder to see because this new line is where the liquid is. There you go. So just teeny tiny bit of progress. I'm not like in a rush or anything. It's doing fine in the bathroom. I've noticed my brother's adapting to using this and not so much the room spray, even though there is a room spray in there now because I was able to find it in my brother's room and it wasn't gone. Usually I think he just throws them away, but really he just steals them for his room. So it's in the bathroom, but he's still using Country Apple, so that's good. The one that really did not have much progress, I think I've used it a total of 2 times since my last update, is Paris Amore. I didn't even mark a line because it is still, I mean, I draw thick lines. I don't draw very thin lines, and it's still like right underneath the line. So really, if I drew another line, it would just be one giant thick black line, and I don't think that would be very helpful or very pleasing to the eyes. So I've only used it twice. Again, I was out. It's only been a couple weeks since my last update, so, and I've only been applying it once. I think when I was going to school and when I was working at my old jobs pre-Linda times, I would always like spray myself because I always wanted to spray good. I always wanted to smell good. But now that we're all wearing masks, I'm really just spraying it once a day and going out, and it doesn't matter because you can't really smell people through your masks. So I think that's why it's also a lot slower, or at least I think it's a lot slower in comparison to like when I was in college. Actually like physically there, where I would spray it every time I would leave the apartment. And I actually used a lot of it that way. So Sunshine Days is the one that has the most progress, and actually when I'm talking about the sprays that I would spray the most, this was one of them because I had it with me when I was over there. So this is the one with the most progress. Like I said, this is where I was last time and this is where I am now. I am for sure gonna finish this by the end of the year. Like, I could so tell. If I really put all my effort into this one, I might be able to finish it within the month. We'll just see. Because this one I spray every time I get out of the shower, and this is like more of a lighter scent because it's lost its potency over the years. It still smells amazing, but just, again, scent-wise it's lighter, which is why I've been using it, rather than the Paris Amore is a stronger fragrance, and I'm just not gravitating towards that right now. So I already gave that spiel. Do I really have to give it again for this phrase? Let's save my breath, can we? Thank you. And last but not least, I did put the volusia candle in rose petal ice cream with my goal of finishing towards the end of the year. I've only burned this once, and actually now I'm kind of debating whether I still want to keep it in here. I had another one, not of this one, but it was a nice pretty one. I had another one, which is why I had this one in here. My mom needed a housewarming present for one of her friends, and I was like, here, take this. Like, I let her pick like a couple of the things, and she pointed to that candle and she said that looks very pretty and gift worthy. So she ended up taking it, and now the only things that I have in the scent are this tin and one last macaroon candle, which I know it's still quite a bit, but now I don't want to be in a rush to finish this because I do have a very nice scent memory attached to this, to growing up. And volusia is very, very expensive, and you know, I graciously got it for free that one time, but it won't happen again for sure. So, you know, replacing these is going to be very costly, so I'm just going to take these out because I don't have that other candle anymore. So I just kind of want to preserve them, you know? I hope you don't mind. I actually just finished this other volusia candle, not in this scent. A little sneak peek to my empties, and I really kind of want to also eventually get that in a bigger size. So I don't want to use up my volusia candles as if they're nothing because they're very pricey. I know Argent Candle is gonna have a restock soon in October. I don't know when, they haven't announced it. I'm sure it's coming up very soon because we're already basically mid-October, and yeah, so I'm probably gonna place an order, and then maybe by my next update, if they already did the restock, maybe, I don't know, I might just put one of the candles those candles in here in my project Use It Up, because my candle collection is getting pretty big for what it normally is, and I don't like that because it's cluttering up quite a bit, and I don't like that. So that is my update. Let me know what scents you're using currently. I know last time I asked, like, tell me where you are and like if you are using the appropriate scents, but I want to know specifically what you're using. It doesn't have to be Bath and Body Works, it could be any brand. I'm just curious. Maybe it's something I haven't tried before and it'll pique my interest. I don't know. But if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. You probably tune in every so often if you're not, so please join a part of this family where we're all slightly obsessed with body care and smelling great. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to thumbs up because it helps me. Again, your girl is trying to pay off student loans and engagement helps 100%. So I'd really appreciate that, but you know, you don't have to if you don't want to. But I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will see you guys all in my next run.